Hey guys, welcome to Zooba, and today is all about getting characters here in the game because there is a very good way to get a lot of characters, which we haven't really talked about here, and I'll be telling you all about it, okay? So, let's first claim some goodies though. We have the legendary thingy right there. Oh, phew, almost gave these to Lennon. Who would do such a thing? Lennon is definitely not a good character. I'm just kidding, he's pretty good. Alright, let's continue here. And I'm gonna give these to Jade anyways, because the thing is, she may not be the best, I know, but still, we gotta get our first level 20 somehow. We've been playing the game for 4 years. No, not 4 years. 5 years. It's insane. What do we have here? What kind of useless items are these? And we have the legendary item. If this doesn't show me which character it's for, I'm gonna be so angry right now. Okay, Paolo. Guess what? I hate Paolo. Yeah, that's what it comes down to. So that's I guess unfortunate. I'm never using that item. This Paolo probably is a good character. I just find him extremely annoying. He makes me sad when I see him. Okay, and you gotta have characters like this in the game. Like, don't you have a brawler in Brawl Stars that you don't like? Like, come on, it's normal, but still, I don't like Paolo. I really don't like Paolo. And if you don't understand why that's the case, like if you're new or something, then let me run you through the whole drill real quick. So the thing is, Paolo stuns you and you can't chase him to save your life. You can't do it because he stuns you and he dashes and he jumps over stuff and he's such a hassle. And that's basically it. And did I mention that he pushes you back as well? Which, like, come on, bro. Please stop. Let me defeat you already, you know? Okay. So it's the cheaper type of Mazer treasures we got going on here, but this still isn't very worth it to complete in 90% of cases, because usually a lot of guards will appear, and paying a whole bunch of gems for this is not amazing. But if there's one type of Mazer treasures that is worth it, it's still probably going to be this one. This is better than the other types because the guards don't charge as much. So in total, with the 78 and the 178, we have like 200, something gems. And for 200 something gems, what we got here is probably not a scam, but probably not amazing either. So obviously it really depends on your luck though. If you finish the thing with 2 guards appearing, then by all means, this is great. But it obviously really depends. So again, as I've told you many times already, door number 5, get the goodies if you reach door number 5 without any guards appearing, and then leave. That's the strategy. And in, the more expensive kind of Mazer treasures, you can find a gold crate in door number 5. And getting that for free is sweet. Well, we do have a lot of gems though, so why not just try to finish Mazer treasures while we're at it, because it's gonna be fun. Alright, there we go. And now, level 19, please! Yes! So we didn't spend that many gems. It was fine. It's fine. Yeah, the tokens are horrible, but okay, this, for 500 something gems, definitely pretty good. Alright, Quinn, some coins, some items. Ooh, crazy. By the way, we have started a gem giveaway around 2 or 3 days ago. So make sure to check that out after this video here, because that could also get you a brand new character as well. But until then, stick around, because let's talk about this, okay? So if you know, with these characters, you get to 1,200 trophies, and you can get yourself a free gold crate. Now, this doesn't reset from season to season, unfortunately, but it's still really cool that you can get this. And I bet there are many characters that you just don't have at Grandmaster 1, which is, I don't have many characters at Grandmaster 1, you know? So I'm not judging anyone for this, okay? So, what is the strategy? Well, you just have to get trophies to get that gold crate, which, if you didn't know, has a chance of a character popping out of it. So that's what I'm trying to say here, okay? And yes, you do have an emerald crate as well, but realistically, ain't nobody reaching Grandmaster 5 very easily unless you're pay to win. So that's a whole nother thing, okay? That's hard, but Grandmaster 1, definitely a possibility. So how do you get a whole bunch of trophies? Well, in this game, it's very, very simple because you don't need to fight. You don't need to be specifically high level in order to do it. So let's just pick a character that's kind of lower level, I guess. So maybe Lennon, I suppose. I just pick like a bad character, I suppose. That's probably the best way to go for it, actually. Just a bad character. Because I could pick level 12 Lennon, but we'll still dominate with him nonetheless. And that's not the point I'm trying to prove. Tony, definitely a worse character. Let's just have some fun with this. And I really do recommend, if you're just kind of low level and stuff, not necessarily like a noob or something, but just lower level and stuff, grab this. This is going to help you a lot. So the defibrillator at this point in time is probably cheating, so let's just keep that behind here. And this is what we're going for. Let's get some trophies easily. Okay, now let's see what is up with this little strategy. So step number 1, make sure to grab yourself a barrel, okay? Just go and get a barrel somehow if you can find one. You probably will at the start of the match though. But sometimes life happens and you can't find a barrel to save your life. Where are the barrels, man? What are we doing here? Like, brother, weren't they supposed to be kind of everywhere? And look at this guy hiding around in the shield. Oh, that's so lame. That should have been a guaranteed kill, but oh well. Alright, let's pick the thing up. Don't snipe me. There we go. And now... Okay, I almost got extremely angry because of that, but fair enough. We're fine. Okay, so what's the deal? Now what do you do? Well, you use the barrels and hide around in objects like this. Yeah. Okay, Tony probably isn't the best right here. Maybe I picked the wrong character. This is, you can always see Gigi. That's the problem I have here, but look. This is, yeah, Tony definitely isn't the right character. Look at this. But the point still stands, okay? You hide around the barrels, you hang around in bushes as well, and you try to do stuff like this. This is good. No one can see us right now. Not even Gigi. We're completely invisible. And I have seen so many characters just walk around me whilst I was hiding behind something, and they had no clue, okay? The only way to counter this secret technique is to have the, you know, the binoculars, because then you can see everyone whenever, whether they're visible or not, which is a really cool thing to have, but most players don't, because it's a legendary item and it's pretty rare. So yeah, time to pick up another one of these bad boys. Nice. And you also get shield from it, not to mention. So yeah, behind objects like this, you can still see Gigi. How come? Oh, hello. Hi, guys. And then, of course, try to get kills when you can, but, you know, Tony, we're level 14. He's still pretty strong. We have no, like, really low-level characters, because I kind of like to upgrade everyone. Yeah, that's why we don't have a level 20, you know? And this is your strategy to getting a bunch of trophies and getting that gold crate right there guaranteed. And also, not to mention, the ranked section exists in this game. Now, like in Brawl Stars, you know, a different type of ranked section, you know, the events. And what's really, really fun there is that usually you have the weekly 5-day event quest thing. And usually you actually have to get number 3, number 2, or number 1 to get a bunch of points. And with this strategy, well, you can certainly do that. You don't need to play aggressively, you just need to survive, which is something pretty simple to do. Because I see a lot of, you know, Nixes at the end just kind of surviving and chilling. And it's really, really annoying to find them. Because, like, brother, you don't deserve the trophies. But... hate the game, not the player, alright? And Nix is just taking advantage of the best way possible to just hide around. And like, this game is so good for hiding around. I don't understand. Is this a hiding game or what? Like, look at this. This is insane. Okay, now it's time to go aggro. We have no other choice, really. What will we gain from hiding from the Nix, you know? We can maybe catch her by surprise, but we shouldn't do that. Why would you do that? Like, we're not cowards. Okay. Oh man! Like, we're not cowards because, like, we're level 14. Like, there's no way you don't go up to the Nix and try to defeat her. If we were a low level, then sure. Fair enough, though. You're not a coward then. We're gonna die. Nix is just, I guess, better. But this still proves my point. We played a somewhat weak character, and we still got some pretty sweet trophies. 36. And then, of course, your trophies get significantly better if you get number 1. Because the difference from number 2 to number 1 trophies-wise is big. Alright? But 36, still amazing. And we're getting very close to that gold crate right there. Does that have a high chance of getting a character? Well, no, not really. But it's still a chance, okay? Because in this game, it's kind of hard to get them gold crates frequently, you know? They hardly ever show up here from playing games. So what do we have here? Top Predator and Top Predator again. What? Okay, you have to defeat players here. Fair enough. And then what do you have to do here? Defeat players again? Yeah. And also buy a ton of legendary black crates, okay? These are hard to get top 5%, top 10% in, because anyone can just, like, buy a bunch of stuff and then get a ridiculous amount of points. Like, way more than a free-to-play player. Because, you know who I like to address to most of the time? Free-to-play players and such. Because I doubt a lot of you guys, like to spend a lot of money on the game. Because I don't do that either, you know? Like, we're kind of in the same boat here if we don't spend money. Nico coins. And what we have here? Nina. Wow, nice. Alrighty. Oh, we got the points. We better collect these while we can. Can we, like... that ain't worth it. It never is. Can we get that legendary crate? I don't think so. Maybe. If we spend a lot of gems, then we can. Like, what can we do here with 18,000 gems? That's a lot of gems, right? Yeah, you thought so. 10 tiers? This barely gets you 10 tiers. 14,000 gems. They significantly boosted the price to finish the battle pass. It is such an annoying move from Zooba. Why would you do this? Black Crate is so cool.
Either a character or a gold item. Gold item will be replaced by coins if you already have all the items maxed out. Very cool, Zooba. Very cool.
Alrighty. So that's what I wanted to show you. That's a strategy that I found to get a lot of characters and such. And, I mean, we do have all the characters here, but that's besides the point, alright? Try this out yourself, please. Just play a character, hide around, and chill. Just throw on, like, a movie, if you can, and watch that whilst you're playing the game, because you don't need that much, like, bush camping and Fortnite and stuff. You get the gist of it. I'll see you in the next one, and just have a lot of fun. Bye-bye!